Geeky Girls Knit podcast. I'm Cece, also known as Java Pearl.
I'm Damaris, also known as Damaris Dash a Bit Weird.
And we're glad to have you today. I totally was forgetting my name all of a sudden. I was like, wait, what do I say? Fancy meeting you here. 2 days earlier than normal. What? Yeah. This is episode 131 and today is Monday, the 9th of March 2015. We don't normally do this on Monday. It's been a little bizarre. But here we are. Because otherwise it meant you weren't getting an episode this week. So, we love you so much that here we are. What did I say next?
Why don't you tell them why we're doing it early?
Oh, why we're doing it early is because Edinburgh Yarn Festival is this week. And we have lots to do. In fact, we scheduled Damaris' spring break for this week because we had so much to do. Yeah. Because she loves me so much that she's helping me get ready. She's the best. She's my favorite daughter in the whole world. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be welcoming them. Welcome. Welcome. We'd like to say a big welcome back. We love you. To all our returning viewers, and a big hi to any new viewers. Thanks for giving us a shot. We hope you enjoy the show. We don't normally start with all that stuff, but yeah, it's Monday. What are you going to do? So, we had some people introduce themselves.
Yep.
You want to give them a shout out?
Sure. Judy, who is Spinning Gal from West Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca, who is British Bee Knits from the UK. And Kim, who is Knitting Gnome from Florida.
Hiya. Welcome. We're glad to have you. So Damaris, if somebody's not a member of our Ravelry group, what should they do?
Join.
And then what?
Introduce yourself in our introduction side, and you'll get a shout out on our next episode.
That's right. Because if you don't join the group, you can't win prizes in our giveaways or prizes or whatever. So you should join. All right. Well, we don't have quite as much to talk about today since we just recorded 5 days ago. But we do have some stuff, so we probably should get started.
Now we're going to talk about what's on our needles.
So what's on your needles, Mare?
I still have this pair of socks for my friend.
For her birthday?
Yeah, and I finished the heels on them.
So tell us about what these socks are and the heel and all that jazz.
I'm using US 1.5, 2.5 millimeters.
Yeah.
And the yarn is Knit Picks Stroll hand painted in the Make Believe colorway.
And what pattern are you using?
CC's Vanilla Cappuccino socks.
And what heel did you do?
The Fish Lips Kiss heel.
And had you ever done this before?
No.
What do you think of it?
I like it.
Yeah. It changes the striping, but any heel changes the striping up. Yeah. So, I think it's pretty cool. And it fits pretty well. So, and then you've started on the leg?
Yep. So
how tall do you think you're going to make these?
I don't know.
Does she like tall socks or short socks?
I don't know.
Maybe you should text her.
I'm going to.
That's a good idea. Good. Anything else you want to say about your socks?
No.
All right. Anything else you want to show us?
No.
Okay.
So what's on your needles?
A lot of stuff, but it's all the same stuff as I showed last week. So, again, in my Doctor Who design bag is the first pattern for the Doctor Who Companion Sock Club 3rd edition. First sock is completely done. The second sock is at about maybe 20% done. If I can stick to my plan, I should be done knitting it next week. So, hopefully EYF won't get in the way of that too much. So, I'm working on that because it needs to go to testers next week as well. So, next up, I'm doing my Mama Vertebrae sweater. This is a pattern by Kelly Brooker, and I'm using US 2 2.75 mil needles and US 3 3.25 mil needles, and it's Yarn-A-Rama in the Cerise colorway. It's going to be hard to show you this week because it's kind of all bunched up. So last week y'all saw that I had finished the edging on the bottom of the body, and so now I have picked up the stitches all the way around the, it's not really a button band, but I don't know what else you call it. So up both sides and around the neck, and then I'm doing the same edging, the garter stitch edging that I did on the bottom. So I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 before I bound off, and I've done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 so far.
11 more.
11 more in the bind off, and I'll be done with that, and then I still have to do the sleeves. I decided to do the edging first and then the sleeves, though. So I'm working on that. And then I'm also working on the BFF cowl, which is a pattern by Isolde Teague and Tiny Owl Knits. It's a free pattern on Knitty. And I'm on US 7's 4.5 mil needles, and I'm using King Cole Bounty Erin in the Pink Mist colorway. Had I finished this one last week?
I don't think so.
If I had, I'm sorry. There it is. There's the first one finished. So if you don't know about this one, you and a friend do it, and you each do the 2 pieces, and then you switch so that you both have both pieces but in 2 different colors, and then you join them together, and they're kind of like the BFF necklaces from when I was a kid. So then I've also started on the second one. So this is the first repeat of the second one.
Oh, the wrong side.
I'm on the wrong side. How about that? That looks much nicer. So it's this kind of seed pod. Is it supposed to go this way?
No.
Supposed to go this way? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so this is one repeat because the repeats are like 48 rows or somewhere around that. So you do 3 full ones and then all but I think 1 row of the 4th one. So there's 1 full repeat there. So that is coming along. And then the final thing on my needle is a pair of, I'm trying to make sure I don't zip the yarn up in that, is a pair of vanilla socks using my free pattern CC's Vanilla Cappuccino socks. If you subscribe to my newsletter, you'll get it for free. I'm on US 1.5 2.5 mil needles, and I'm using Spun Right Round Snappy Socks in the Bubble colorway. So I finished where I was on the foot because I needed to teach you how to do the heels. So we did the heels at the same time. And then I have just knit, not many rows on the leg, but a few. I'm using my fun sheepy stitch marker from the Outlander kit I did with the Julia. And for these ones I'm on the KA asymmetrical needles, but with my Hiya Panda stitch marker, I mean not, needle protector stoppers.
Hiya Pandas.
Hiya Pandas. Love them. So I've been debating whether I should cast on the second sock and do the toe so that I'm at the zoom part of the foot so that I have it for EYF, but I don't really want to have two socks going out of the same ball at the same time. So hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully I can get some knitting on this at EYF, and if I need to start the toe of the second one, hopefully it'll work out. We shall see. We shall see. So that's everything that's on my needles. Not as much progress as I would have liked, but like I said, it's only been 5 days and we've been busy with EYF stuff. So, okay, I think we're ready to move on to the next segment.
And now we're going to talk about her finished project.
Yes, and just one. This is this week's Preemie hat. This is the top-down Preemie hat pattern, which is my free pattern on Ravelry. This is number 10 for the year, and I did it on US 6's 4 mil needles. This is some more yarn from the batch that Kelly, who is Kelly Cron on Ravelry, sent to me. This is Knit Picks Comfy Worsted, and the brown is the dough colorway. Bless you! And the turquoise is the Marina colorway. So it turned out cute, and I just decided to do the edging in the Marina because I thought it was fun. So there, number 10 for this year. And that's all I finished because, yeah, it's been busy this week. So let's move on to the next segment. And now it's time for our favorite part of the show. Our pavement. No, but I'm not going to keep going because you're going to go, oh, don't say that. Our favorite, see, now I'm all confused. Our favorite part of the show. Yummies. Yummies, yummies, yummies. What are yummies, Mare?
Yummies are our current favorite things we like, things we want to talk to you about.
Yummies. So, this week, I get to show you my Golden Skein first quarter yarn. Okay, so let me see. Let me go in order from, okay, I love them all, but I'm going to go in order from 3 up to 1, with 1 being my favorite. So the inspiration photo for this time is this butterfly on the flowers. So this first skein of yarn came from the Knitting Goddess. It is British sock yarn. It's 40% British BFL, 20% British Wensleydale, 20% British alpaca, and 20% nylon. And it's approximately 100 grams, 400 meters. And it is blues and browns and grays.
What's the colorway?
Oh, it's a color. Golden Wings Flutter By.
It looks like Ravenclaw.
So the Hubs has already claimed this for a pair of socks for him.
Actually, you claimed it for a pair of
Well,
socks.
I said, because he's been asking for more socks. And so I said, what do you think of this one? And he said, yeah. And I said, okay. So he's claimed it. Then is this one. This is from BCY.
Very colorful yarnings.
Yeah.
I had a tiny mini skein of TARDIS yarn from them.
Oh, fun. It's really soft. So this is their saturated sock self-striping. I love self-striping. It's 25% nylon, 75% merino superwash. And it's 463 yards, 100 grams. And it's called Peacock's Revenge. And so it's orange and black and white. And I'm claiming this for myself for my Halloween socks.
Peacock's Revenge.
My autumnal socks. So this will stay in my stash for a little while, till probably like end of September maybe or something, and I'll knit it. And then my favorite of this batch is by, there it is, Sidgart. Silky Swiss Gorgeousness is what the card says. This,
I wonder why it's your favorite. I can only wonder.
This is 70% silk and 30% sea cell.
What?
Sea cell. So we stopped for a second and we had to look up what sea cell was because we didn't know. What is it, Damaris?
Seaweed.
Yes. So it's cellulose with a small percentage of seaweed. How unique is that? This is 100 grams, 400 meters, 437 yards, made in Switzerland. How fabulous is that? So it's got that bright pink, and then it fades into a paler pink into the gray, and then there's the gray in the middle, and then it fades to the lavender. And I have claimed this for my own, and it's going to be, unless I change my mind, it's going to be a Martina Bem Miss Winkle. Miss Winkle, I think that's right. It's the one that's got the little loopy things around the edges. I love Martina Bem. This is a lefty from her patterns. So this will be part of the hashtag BEMalong when I get around to knitting it. So yay. So I love the 3 yarns that we got from Golden Skein. This was one of my caveats for my yarn diet, so I didn't cheat, okay? Okay. So then I can't remember what the next quarters is. I know there's one that's the ocean, but I think that's 3rd quarter. And there's the penguins, and I think that's 4th quarter, but I'm not sure what the second one. I will have to look and see. So, yay. So, if you don't know what the Golden Skein is, they take a picture, they give it to 3 dyers, they each dye on a 4-ply fingering weight based on their interpretation of the picture, and then we get the 3 skeins. So you should check them out, goldenskein.com, thegoldenskein.com. Not just Golden Skein. TheGoldenSkein.com. Yay, 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 yay. Fun. Okay. I don't have the show notes open. Where'd they go? Because we were looking for C-Cell. We had 2 people give us donations for our Knit for Peace charity, part of the cow that we were doing in the winter. Okay, so while I get these out, why don't you tell us who sent them?
They're from Jilly, who is Vegan Jilly on Ravelry.
Okay, so we have an adult size hat.
It's got a button.
It's got 2 buttons.
It's got 2 buttons.
Yep, it's fun. And then several baby and toddler size hats. So there's the pink one.
I think that one's your favorite.
I like that one quite a lot, yeah. Here's a black one with a ribbed folded over. Here is a white one with a rolled brim. Woo, that's bright white. in real life it's more of a creamy white, but on the screen it looks like white. There's this little pink one with the rolled brim with the little top. Isn't that fun? And then there's this one. I love this pattern in the brown and turquoise. Now, Vegan Jilly also sent presents for us, which was so generous and kind. You want to talk about yours first?
Sure. There's a bunch of leftovers for me to make a bunch of Hexa Puffs.
I like this one a lot. I like the yellow and black one, which is Candy as Jewels. Which ones do you like?
I don't know.
They're all pretty. That one's cool too. That one's kind of the candy corn one.
Yeah.
Fun. And then, of course, pink yarn for me. She says, because you love pink and you love socks. So this is from Holiday Yarns. It's their Flock sock yarn. 400 yards, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon in the Pink Lady colorway. So there's the pink. Isn't it fabulous? Yay, more pink socks for me. You can never have too many pink socks. Never. Nope, never. So thank you so much to Jilly for sending those to us. Yes? Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And then we had another donation come in. So who is it from?
It's from Liz, who is Ellie Jellybean on Albury.
Okay, well, why don't you show us all these and tell us about them?
Okay. There's a bunch of hats.
Okay, show them. Put your hand in and show it, because I love this top of that one. Oh, yeah, with that flower. That's beautiful. Hold it a little closer. It's kind of a camouflagey, but with blue in it.
Mm-hmm.
I love this one.
Where's Waldo?
It does kind of look like Where's Waldo or Christmas. I love this one too, with the autumnal colors, with the pom-pom. And were you in here when I was showing them to Daddy and he was not calling it a pom-pom?
No.
Yeah, he said it was a yarn ball on top of the hat instead of a pom-pom.
And is this one?
I think that one's a barley hat by Tin Can Knits. We had about 37 zillion barley hats knit in the Winter Cal. It was crazy. I still need to knit one for myself. That one's really pretty too. It's kind of an autumnal. And then this lovely, lovely pink and purple sweater. It's so cute. Love it, love it, love it. So thank you so much to Liz for sending those donations. I know we have some more coming, so we'll just get them all gathered up and then donate them all at once in the name of the podcast with everybody's info in it. So yay, thank you. And then we got a new game this week. Actually, just yesterday. It's called Monopoly Deal, and it comes in this nice little box. It reminds me of like a bar of soap, like a travel box for a bar of soap. That's about what size it is.
Okay.
And it is a card game. Cards. So you have like all the properties, and then you have monies, and we have a continuing discussion about what these monies are called.
Monies.
Because I would say, originally I was like 1 million.
That's scary.
But it scared Damaris, so now we're calling it monies. So this is 1 monies. And then we have rent cards where you can make people have to pay rent for the properties you own.
That's the equivalent of landing on.
Yeah. And then we have stealing properties, and we have...
We don't have that in the normal game.
No. We have property wild cards. So this one is one that could be used on any property. What else? And then there's like individual wild cards for the properties.
That's about it.
I think that's about it. There are some other like action cards where you can do things to people, like draw 2 extra cards.
Pass go.
And steal a complete set of properties from any player. So the purpose of the game is to get 3 full sets of the properties. And you can play it from 2 to 5 players, and it only takes about, like, maybe 20 minutes. I mean, it's shorter if it's, oh, the instructions, there you go. It's shorter if you have less players. So Damaris and I played a game in about, gosh, probably like 12, 13 minutes, and then we taught it to the hubs, but it took about 20 minutes to play with the 3 of us. So, but I love that it's in such this compact, small thing, because it'd be good for traveling. So we're going to Nottingham in April, and so we may take that on the train with us to play. So yeah, so that should be a fun game. In fact, I was like, earlier I was like, oh, I want to play again. So maybe if we can get everything done today, we can add in a game or two playing, because it's now part of our fiber and dice 10 by 10 challenge, which I don't know if we'll actually fully meet, but we're trying. So if you don't watch the Fiber and Dice podcast, I'd highly recommend it. It's really good. She talks a lot about board games and card games. And so they're doing several challenges this year, but one of them is to pick 10 games and play each game 10 times over the course of the year. And then there's a 2 by 2 challenge where you pick 2 new to you games or games you haven't played in a long time per month. So you pick 2 games per month and you play each of the games twice. And then she also has a challenge where you're just knitting while you're gaming. So it's fun. You should join in. Remind me to put that in the show notes. So yeah, like that. Okay, yarn diet. It's getting broken this weekend. I have not bought yarn in 4 months, 1 week, and 2 days. So it'll end up being about 4 months and about 4.5 months since I bought yarn. That doesn't include the gifted yarn and the golden skein. And actually, I did order yarn last night or yesterday, but it was one of my caveats. My sister asked me to make Christmas stockings for them, and she sent me the money last week, and so I put in the order for the yarn for that. So it's not yarn going into my stash, it's yarn to do a specific project. So that doesn't count. So, okay, so do we have anything else before we talk about pictures?
No.
Okay, let's talk about hashtag GGK Crafty Pad. What is it?
It stands for Geeky Girls Knit Crafty Photo a Day Challenge. And you take a look at our prompt list for the month, and you take a picture related to the prompt for that day, and then you post it anywhere you like, but we pick our favorite photos from Instagram.
So what's our theme this month?
Colors.
Colors. Other than the 14th and 15th of this weekend, we'll talk about that when we talk about EYF. So we didn't have as many pictures to pick from this time since it was a shorter week, but there were some really good ones. I'm loving them all. And yeah, great job, everybody. So what are we about to show them?
2 photos from us that we liked and 5 photos from other people that we liked.
So here come the photos. So those were our favorite photos. Yay. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's talk events.
Okay.
You know, there might be one coming up that we are going to be attending. I don't know.
Maybe.
Are you busy this weekend?
I think I might be.
Well, if you're not busy, you should come with me. I think I'm going to go to this event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the EYF, Edinburgh Yard Festival. It's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 14th and 15th of March.
Really?
We're joking because, yes, we're definitely going to be there because I'm vending. Hello. So I'll be in a booth with Sam from Knit Run Dig with her project bags. Yay, they're awesome. You should come get them. And I'll have my patterns. And I'm doing a sale where if you purchase 3 or more patterns and or collections, so I've got the 2 ebooks on sale as well, you get a discount. It's approximately 15% off all 3 of them. It's not exactly 15% on all of them because I was trying to make it an even, easy number to be able to give change and everything too. So, but it's approximately 15% off everything. So, yeah, that's fun. We also are going to be participating in the Podcaster Lounge. So, what are we doing, Damaris?
A special edition of hashtag GGK Crafty Pad.
And what's the other hashtag? Do you know it?
Hashtag EYF 2015.
Yes, that's right. And so, what are the prompts going to be?
Shenanigans and enabling.
I hope you can't hear the horrible noise outside. We're doing our best. We thought they were done, and they keep coming back.
Been at it for about 6 hours.
Yeah. Go away. Go away, mowing people. The rain, you would have thought, would have, like,
driven them away.
But it didn't. They're still here. So hopefully you can't hear that. If you can,
Mowers are terrified of rain.
Yes, they are. That's a fact. So if... I think that might be the name of our episode.
Fact.
In which mowers are terrified by rain. It's a fact. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying.
Okay,
okay, the prizes. So we'll announce them next week, and we'll also post on your Instagram if you're a winner, because you may not... okay, all that. I already said all that. Prizes. Yay. Good. Okay, and then...
Everyone loves prizes.
Everyone loves prizes. And then we have these lovely, lovely tote bags that say Java Pearl Designs and Knit Run Dig Edinburgh Yarn Festival 2015. And they're rainbow sheep, and they're knitting a peacock blue and pink sweater, because that's Sam and mine favorite colors. So there's these lovely tote bags.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have it.
Why not?
It's mine. So...
I need to demonstrate it.
Are you going to give it back to me?
Yes.
Promise? No
Yes.
fingers crossed?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a tote bag. You can pre-order it from Sam if you email her at knitrundig@gmail.com. If you pre-order it to pick up at EYF, it'll be £4. If you buy it at EYF, it'll be £5. But if you purchase 30 pounds worth of stuff from Sam and I combined, you get one free while supplies last. And I'm excited now I can use it because I've shown it on the podcast for the last time. Yay for me. Yay for sheepies. Yay. So, if you're going to be at EYF and you want one, pre-order because it saves you money. Okay, what else? The next event. Could you tell them where I'm going to be going?
You will be going to I Knit Fandango.
Yes.
Friday the 15th and Saturday the 16th of May at the Royal Horticultural Halls, Lindley Hall, Westminster, London.
Yes.
And you will be vending
With?
Sam of Knit Run Dig.
Because Sam and I, we're good together like that. So, yeah, if you're going to be in London, that'd be fabulous. And then what's next after that?
You say it.
No, you say it because I'm going to say a lot about this.
Okay, the Geeky Puffin KnitPalooza.
No, you missed one.
Oh, the Edinburgh Yarn Crawl 2015. It will be on the Saturday the 13th and Sunday the 14th of June.
And there'll be more info after EYF. And finally, we have the Geeky Puffin KnitPalooza. There you go.
Yeah.
It is on Thursday the 29th of October through Sunday the 1st of November here in Edinburgh at the Gillis Centre. We still have room if you would like to come. We had a big announcement this week, Damaris. Actually, just over the weekend. Do you know what it is? Have you heard the news? Kate, who is Green Triangle Girl on Ravelry, is the podcaster at A Playful Day, but she also does, I don't know how to explain it all. She works with fiber-related companies to help them create their brand and get it out there in the world and such like that. So she is coming to teach a class for us. We're so excited. She's going to be teaching a class that's going to be open to all the attendees, so it doesn't matter. It won't count as your one that you've chosen from the other 6 classes. Everybody gets this class. You get a bonus class at no extra cost. Yay. She's going to be teaching a class called Getting to Grips with Social Media, and it'll help you, if you're a consumer, it'll help you be able to connect better with the companies that you want to know about and get their information and announcements and things like that from. And it'll also help you, if you are a fiber business, to figure out how to connect with your customers. So she's going to be doing that class on Saturday afternoon after the vendor market, but it's going to be bookended by 2 Q&A panel sessions. So the first panel will, I can't wait, now I don't remember which one's first. I think the designers one is first. So the designers that are attending the retreat that want to participate will be on the panel, and there will be a Q&A between the audience and the panel. And then the other one is going to be with podcasters. So there'll be a panel of podcasters, and the audience gets to Q&A with them. So Kate will be moderating both of those. So yay, we're very excited. So if you have not signed up, what do?
Go to geekypuffinknitpalooza.blogspot.co.uk
and you can sign up. So we're so excited that Kate's coming. It's going to be fabulous. We've been working on it for weeks and weeks and weeks, actually more like months, to get her all situated and work out all the details, and we're very excited about her class. So, yay! So sign up. If you're coming to EYF, we will have sign-ups in our booth. So if you want to sign up in person, you can do it at EYF. I think that's everything for events. So let's move on to the next segment.
Now we're going to talk about what we're reading and watching.
So what are you reading, Mare?
Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury.
Yes. How's it going?
I'm going to get it finished this week. I'm going to.
Because you're on spring break this week, so you should have some time to read in between things. Do you know where you're at now?
No, but I discovered that a fair portion of the book is like history of it and...
Oh,
yeah.
Essays and stuff about it?
Yeah, I think so.
So you don't necessarily have to read those?
Yeah, no. So I might be further along than I actually think I am.
Okay.
So.
Although, I don't know, I can't remember what kind of reports and stuff you have to do for school for it. Some of those things might be helpful. But you don't necessarily have to read them now. You could just be like, oh, this might be helpful for this, and read it.
Yes.
So, okay, what am I reading? I am reading Soulful Spirituality, Becoming Fully Alive and Deeply Human by David G. Benner. It's my nonfiction book number 3 for the year. I think I'm closing in on 60%. So, and then we're reading a nonfiction book together, the 3 of us.
Yeah, the Cross-Shattered Christ, Meditations on the 7 Last Words by Stanley Hauerwas.
Yes. So we're each reading a chapter a week, and then on one day of the week we discuss the chapter that we read. So we're doing that through the Lenten season. And then fiction-wise, I'm reading the Magnificent Devices series. It's a steampunk adventure series by Shelley Adina. I had already read books 1 through 4, but it had been a while, and I got books 5 through 7 for Christmas. So I'm rereading. So I finished rereading book number 2, which is called Her Own Devices. But before I started book number 3, Rachel Herron's new book came out, and I had pre-ordered it, so it showed up on my iPad. It is called Splinters of Light. And let me just tell you, Damaris, Rachel needs to stop writing such intriguing fiction that I can't get to sleep because I don't want to put it down and I just want to read one more chapter. Rachel, can you work on that?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Right what? Oh, you're agreeing with me. I thought you were saying write like W-R-I-T-E.
Write a letter.
Yes, I'll write her a letter. An email. Actually, I know how to email her. Rachel, you're killing me with the sleeping. I'm not getting enough sleep because I'm reading your chapters. So, you know I'm saying all of this in jest. I love her books. So, I'm reading that. I'm probably about maybe like 45% done with it. So, it's been good so far. Really, really good. And then we're reading Virgil Gilmore. We just read a couple of stories this week just because we were so busy with everything. So we read 9.8 and 9.9. I'm not sure how much we'll get read this next week either with everything that's going on. So that's all the books. What are we going to talk about now?
TV.
Yes. So you want to start?
Sure. We finished watching season 1 of Stargate Universe.
And I said, can we say mega cliffhanger?
I don't know. Let's see. Mega cliffhanger.
Mega cliffhanger.
I think we can say it.
Yep. And then what happened?
We started watching season 2.
That's right. So we didn't have to wait the how many ever months that...
3 months.
That's a really short cliffhanger window.
I know.
Unlike what, like Sherlock is like 37 years between series. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. So, this is the last season of this show because it was only a 2-season show. It is so dark, and I just feel depressed after I watch it because it's just so dark, and it's like, what else is going to go wrong now?
It's so dark. Literally, the lighting in the show is terrible.
Well, it's done on purpose because it's such a
old ship,
and just
the lighting in the show is terrible.
So yeah, but we're powering through and gonna finish it. Okay, you want to talk about the next one too?
We finished watching Veronica Mars, the series, and we watched the movie.
Yes. The movie had some fun stuff in it because of the Kickstarter campaign that was done to be able to make the movie. So, that was fun. But, it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we ended on a good note, I believe. So since we finished Veronica Mars, we started watching a new show. Well, a new to Damaris show. A rewatch for me. We are watching Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. And why are we watching Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Damaris?
I don't know, Mama. Why are we?
Well, I don't know. It might have something to do with your name.
Not my first name.
Not your first name, no. Your middle name. Damaris' middle name is Michaela. And the...
And you spelled it wrong.
No, I spelled it differently on purpose. The main character in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman is named Michaela Quinn. And we loved the name, so we used it as your middle name, but we spelled it Mikaelia. So what are you thinking?
It's interesting.
It's not your normal genre, but it's
no.
it's and we're only a few episodes in. It gets better as time goes, but it has some really good stories, but it also has some kind of interesting historical stuff. You know, it's obviously it's fiction, but just because of when it's set and what's going on. And I love the story of, especially with what you're doing with your YouTube channel this year. You know, she is a female doctor in a time when there was very few female doctors, and the town that she has moved to is being very slow to accept her because she's a female doctor. So that kind of fits in with your thing that you're doing this year on your YouTube. So, yay. Okay, and then I'm watching season 3 of Felicity. Oh, the drama. And then there was the shooting and who was shot, and then they didn't tell us till the next episode, and then the lady, oh, yeah. All the drama. I can't watch too much of it at a time because I'm like, oh my gosh, the drama.
It's a J.J. Abrams show.
It is. And then the Hubs and I are rewatching season 5 of Mad About You. I'm having issues because they changed the theme song. This is my pet peeve here. Don't mess with the theme songs. I yell at you through the TV when you mess with the theme song. And lots of shows have done it. And it makes me not happy.
You weren't not happy when Doctor Who changed it.
But they changed it because there's a new doctor. Not just because, oh, it's a new season, let's just throw in a new song. They changed it to fit the character of the new doctor.
Okay.
But just changing it mid-season for no good reason?
Oh, willy-nilly.
I know. And then they changed the pictures they were showing on the screen, too.
Oh, the horror.
I can't deal with this. Don't change the theme song.
We have learned a valuable lesson today.
Don't change the theme song. We haven't changed our theme song. We're still using the same theme song that we've used from the beginning of the podcast.
But what if we changed it?
Then that would be a problem. We cannot change it. What else are we watching, Mare? Yeah. Yeah, just ignore them. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has come back.
Yes, because Agent Carter is done.
Hopefully not forever.
Yes, fingers crossed. So what is the episode that we watched?
Oh yeah, episode 11, Aftershocks.
So what do you have to say about it?
In my opinion, it was pretty anticlimactic for me from what all the teasers they had been showing for it.
Yeah.
It was a lot less dramatic than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
However, I did love the scene between Skye and Fitz.
Yeah.
They're just different now, and that's okay.
Yeah. That was really awesome. Anything else you want to say about it?
Oh, we got to see more of Skye's mom.
We did.
I didn't think we would get to, but we did.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the next episode?
2.12, Who You Really Are.
So, yeah, that's this week. It'll be on this week. So, and then we watched the next episode of Criminal Minds, season 10. Can't even remember what it was about.
Murder.
Oh, in the prison, remember? And they got taken captive, the new girl that's on the team.
Okay.
What's her name?
I don't know.
I can't think of her name. Yeah. That's what it was. There was murders being committed in the prison. That's what happened. Okay, and then the hubs and I are watching season 8 of The Big Bang Theory. I'm trying to remember what happened. I don't know. It was funny. We laughed. Yeah. Okay, and then it's your turn.
Elementary, 3.16 for all you know.
Oh, it was an intense one with Sherlock being accused of murder.
Yes.
That had happened while he was high on all the drugs, and he had completely forgotten that it was a case that he had taken on. Mm-hmm. It was intense. Really intense. And I was so sad for that guy that he turned down Sherlock's help, the guy that was high on the drugs. Yeah, that was tough. Anything else you want to say about that one?
No.
When's the next one?
This week?
Yeah, that'll be this week.
3.17, T-Bone and the Iceman.
That's very intriguing. I'm like, okay, let's see what this one's about. Now, normally, if we had recorded on Wednesday, we would also have Call the Midwife, Once Upon a Time in NCIS LA to talk to you about. But we don't because we're recording early, so we will talk about those next week. But we watched some movies this week.
Yes, movies that made me cry.
So why don't you tell us what we watched?
Okay, we watched Star Trek 4, the one with the whales. Star Trek 5, the lowest rated of the bunch.
And the one that confuses me a lot.
And Star Trek 6, the last one with the original crew.
I love 4 with the whales. That's one of my favorite ones.
It's so cute.
I love it.
Hello, computer.
That was really funny.
I was eating when I watched that scene. And
So loved 4. 5, I still don't know what happened. I am so confused. They were trying to find God. And I don't know who they found, but it was not God.
And William Shatner was climbing up Yosemite.
Yes.
And Spock has gravity boots.
I love Spock's gravity boots. That was fan-freaking-tastic.
Row, row, row your boat.
Yes. And
all those marshmallows.
And then 6 was okay. It was better than 5, definitely. But I'd forgotten about the part where they were taken prisoners. They were prisoners. They'd been convicted, and they were in that planet, and then they had to get out.
Michael Dorn.
Yeah, Michael Dorn is the defense attorney, which actually it was he was playing his grandfather. Because, he plays Worf in TNG.
Michael Dorn.
Love him. Love him. So, now we are ready for the TNG movies. And there's, 4 or 5 of them?
There will be 4.
4. And then...
Because I think the 2009 one is 11. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Because there's 2 reboot ones. Which we've seen recently.
Star Trek, The Lens Flare. And Star Trek, The Lens Flare, the sequel.
That's right. Well, that's everything we've watched this week. So maybe we should move on to the cows. Here they come.
And now we're going to talk about our March, April, May Sheepy Spring cow.
And stay tuned at the end of the episode for a funny, funny blooper that I scared Damaris by going, bah!
I was channeling my inner Hercules shipwright.
Okay. So the March, April, May Sheepy Spring Cow runs from the 1st of March through the 31st of May. It's for any project you knit, crochet, weave, or spin that you can convince us is related to spring. How?
Colorway name, pattern name, design element, or if you can't think of anything else, you made it in the spring.
Purpose. You forgot purpose.
Purpose.
Yeah, because you might need a light cardigan on cool evenings or things like that. You cannot have started your project before March 1st, and you must finish by May 31st. And you can double dip in other cows. That's totally fine by us as long as you follow the rules. We have 3 prizes thus far. If you want to donate one, contact us. We'll show them quickly here on the screen. From Kelly, who is Kelly Cron. She donated a goodie bag with a TARDIS WPI keychain, a WPI info card, a TARDIS yarn button badge for us here in the UK, a toasted coconut Lolo bar sample, and a Doodle Dream card. Then Julia, who is Nimrus on Ravelry from Pandia's Jewels, donated 5 mini skeins, 24 grams, 120 yards, and 3 Star Trek stitch markers, which Damaris wants to steal still.
They will be mine.
She wants to steal.
They will be mine.
And then from our bag of prizes, we have a Top Whirl drop spindle with Hilltop Clouds silk hankies to spin on it. Every project you finish and post counts as 1 entry, and you have to be a member of the Ravelry group to participate, and you have 30 days to claim your prize when we announce the winners. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, tell us who finished projects this week, Mare.
Okay. Angie's Hip, H. Scruggs, Jammin' to Knit ×2, Cat Wings, Knitting Gnome, Little Angel SG2 ×3, Elle McCall, Mimi Teacher, Nana PEI, and Try Linda.
Great job, everybody.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, for us only being, what is today, the 9th?
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a few projects finished already. All right, let's move on to the next cow. And now we're going to talk about the Outlander cowl.
You're going to talk about it.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's hashtag Kilt Me Now cowl. You could tell them who I'm collaborating with on this. Who am I co-hosting with?
You're co-hosting with Jasmine and Gigi of the Knit More Girls, Maria from Subway Knits, and Kristen from the Yarngasm podcast.
Yes. So, here's your warning. Outlander books and TV show is not safe for children. It is not family friendly. Okay? Okay. So, this is a Instagram cowl. So, you need to create a project. You need to complete a project that is inspired by Outlander somehow. Whether by something Scottish, like my Outlander socks that I designed that have the Celtic knot, or something color-wise, like my Jesupré socks that I knit, or like related to where things in Outlander happened, or whatever. Post it on Instagram with the hashtag KiltMeNowCow. Every podcast has prizes, so here's ours quickly, or here's mine quickly. We have a skein of Outlander yarn in the Jesupré colorway, dyed by Jess from Ginger Twist Studio. I knit with that. It's fabulous. We have an Outlander socks kit from Julia of Pandia's Jewels and I. This is a skein of Pandia's Jewels snug base yarn, goodies and notions to match the theme of the kit, and a code so you can download the Lady of Lollybrock sock pattern. And then from Janice, who is Whippity on Ravelry, we have the wee Blackface Sheep and the Ramsey McSporin patterns. One person will win both patterns. And finally, from Kelly, who is Kelly Cron, if you're in the U.S., you'll win the Outlander candle that's on the screen right now. Or if you're international, you'll get a pattern up to $10 U.S. on Ravelry. And there's a thread in our group if you want to talk about things. And I'll announce my prize winners at the end of season 1 of the TV show. I think that's everything for that. Let's move on to the next segment.
And now it's time for Ask the Geeky Girls, the part of our show where you ask us things and we answer them.
And this week the question is for you, so
What?
I will answer it since it's for you. I will ask you the question since it's for you. Okay, so the question came from Amanda, who is Little Panda 518 on Ravelry. She's from Arkansas, and she asks, I recall Damaris talking about wanting to learn how to crochet. Is this something she's still interested in? Why or why not? Go.
I am interested in it, but I was also interested in spinning, and I kind of dropped off the map with that.
Me too.
So, and also I'm doing a bunch of stuff with school right now, so I just don't know if I have time to learn how to crochet.
Yeah. And I don't crochet, so I can't even teach you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know enough crochet to be able to do like a chain for provisional cast-ons, and I can seam up, like if I had blanket squares or something, I can seam it up with a crochet hook. I use a crochet hook as a cable needle because, you know, it's perfect for that. But yeah, I know about enough to stick the needle, the hook in my eye, and that's about it. So maybe this is something you might be interested in in the future when you're not so busy with school and everything. Is that what I hear you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks to Amanda for the question.
Yes.
It was a good one. So, what should they do if they have questions for us?
Go to our Ask the Geeky Girls Ask the Geeky Girls thread in our Ravelry group and post it.
I don't know why I did this because I'm so busy, but this past week I went in and, because whenever you post a question, when we actually answer it on the podcast, I always respond and tell you, hey, we just answered your question in this episode. But what I also just did this week is I went in and in the post where you asked a question, I went in and edited it and put like a line and said, answered in episode whatever with a link. So that at a glance I can look and see, oh, we've already answered that question, instead of looking to see if I've actually replied to it. So hopefully I'll be able to keep that up and remember to update it as the questions go. So I hope that's helpful to some of y'all, especially like to new viewers who might have the same question and want to go find the answer. So, all right, well, let's move on to the next segment. And yay, we're to the end of the episode with all the noise outside. So sorry, really hope it's not horrible distraction to y'all. Hopefully you can't even hear it. Hopefully it's one of those things where it's just loud to us because we're here. So, well, we have a winner to announce, Mare.
Yes.
Yeah.
We do.
Because we were doing a giveaway for Amy, who is A. Bingham, and Bessie, who is BK Clan 2006. They are opening a yarn shop in Orange, California called Fiberlicious, and they're having a Kickstarter. So we had a thread in the group where everybody went and looked to see what their favorite Kickstarter reward was and came back and answered it. And Amy and Bessie are giving a project bag and a skein of yarn to one winner. And we went ahead and did the random number generator. Damaris, who is the winner?
Number 45.
Yes.
Who is Kathleen, who is K. Finley on Ravelry from New Jersey.
So, Kathleen, K. Finley, send me a PM on Ravelry to Java Pearl. Congratulations. And I will need your full name and mailing address, and then I will pass that on to Amy and Bessie, and you will get your prize. So congratulations to you, and thanks to Amy and Bessie for doing the giveaway with us. We enjoyed it. Okay, some quick announcements. All the details for these announcements are in the show notes, so I'm not going to do them in depth, but just reminders. The Doctor Who Villains Club, the Doctor Who Villains Kit that I'm doing with Julia from Pandia's Jewels, pre-order starts on the 16th of March, which, if I remember correctly, I think that's next Monday.
Okay.
That sounds right, because the 14th and 15th is EYF, and that's Saturday, Sunday. So yes, next Monday, the 16th of March, are the pre-orders for that, and they'll ship out at the beginning of April. And that is, it's going to be yarn, a goodie, and the pattern for one villain from Doctor Who. And then the Doctor Who Companion Sock Club 3rd edition, which is 3 companions, so there'll be 3 patterns, 3 yarns, and a big goodie, goes on sale April the 18th to ship in May, June, and July. Also upcoming, we have another cowl. Can you tell us about the cowl and who we're coasting it with?
A Doctor Who inspired socks cowl in April and May, coasting with Sam, who is Stealth Dragon on Ravelry from Knit Run Dig, and Julia, who is Nimrus from Pandia's Jewels. Yes,
so this will be for you to knit any of my Doctor Who inspired sock patterns. We will give you more details about it after EYF is over, because I'm going to consult a little bit more with Sam while she's here, and we'll also consult with Julia via text to work out the final details. So that's coming. Just we'll give you more details after EYF. We are Amazon affiliates, and we really, really appreciate all of you who are shopping on Amazon via our links. This only works in the U.S., but if you'll go to our website, there's Amazon ads in the sidebar, or you can click on any book, movie, TV show, and it'll take you to Amazon. You don't have to then purchase that particular item. It just connects to Amazon and says, hey, they came from Geeky Girls Knit. And it's not costing you anything extra, but we get a little bit of money back from Amazon when you purchase something. So thank you. That helps pay for things like prizes and shipping and badges and software and camera and all that stuff.
And gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Who's its and what's its galore.
Okay.
Thingamabobs?
About 20 or so.
but who cares?
Okay, we have reached the end of the episode. So I'm going to tell you where you can find us online. You can find us at geekygirlsnit.blogspot.com. There are links to everywhere else where you can find us online. YouTube, iTunes, Ravelry, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc.
Yes, that's very true. So with that, we're going to tell you goodbye. We hope you have a wonderful week. If you're going to be at EYF, please, please, please come and see us. Most of the time we will be in the booth. What number booth are we? I should have told you.
K7.
We're in booth K7. So come find us there.
It's near the coffee. Well, one of the coffees.
Yes. So come find us. And we'd love to say hello to you. We have Geeky Girls Knit badges while they last.
And gizmos of plenty.
Yes. So we'd love to meet you in person. I was going to say this earlier. Although we know you by your Ravatar and your Ravelry name and such, that doesn't always give us a face to connect to that. So, and I'm really bad with names, and y'all know that. I've told you that before, and you've seen me forget names on air. So, please tell us who you are when you come, because as much as I would like to remember everyone, that's not going to happen. And especially with so much going on, just that would be very helpful. So, in fact, I'm going to wear my Ravelry badge with my username on it for EYF. But please tell us who you are. It's not that we don't know who you are, but we just need help making the connection. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that, we'll tell you goodbye. Happy knitting. Have a good week and a half, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bah.
Ah!
Bah.
Jeez. You said I was going to introduce it, and then you just go, bah.
Bah.